The story begins with a booming voice echoing across the galaxy. The Galactic Empire's supreme leader, seated in a throne-like chair on a massive space station, sneers at a large holographic map of the galaxy. He laughs with disdain, his voice filled with arrogance as he mocks Earth and its inhabitants. Humans? A mere speck in the galaxy, unworthy of even a second glance. They can barely keep their planet in one piece, let alone pose a threat to the Galactic Empire. The room fills with laughter from his high-ranking officers, all of them in agreement. The thought of Earth and its people, primitive and weak, barely registered in their minds. They see no need to take Earth seriously. However, far beyond the Empire's reach, deep in the vast empty void of space, something is stirring. Unseen and undetected, a fleet of human warships, cloaked by technology that no one in the Empire had ever encountered, moves silently through the stars. These ships are sleek, designed for stealth and speed, their dark hulls blending into the inky blackness of space. The human ships glide through the darkness, their advanced cloaking devices hiding them from all sensors, completely invisible to the Empire's radar. As the Empire's flagship, a gargantuan warship covered in gleaming metal and powerful weapons, floats through space, the Empire's leaders continue to mock Earth's capabilities. They laugh at the very idea that these humans, who they consider to be nothing more than pests, could ever challenge their dominance. But just as the mocking continues, something shifts. The silence of space is broken. Without warning, several of the human ships drop their cloaking shields, revealing their deadly, streamlined forms. In a flash, they are right in front of the Empire's massive flagship. The once confident officers aboard the Empire ship fall silent, their eyes widening in disbelief as human ships emerge from the shadows. They are no longer laughing. The sight of the human ships is like a punch to the gut, and the Empire's leaders scramble for an explanation. "No, they can't be serious," one officer stammers, his voice shaking with uncertainty. "This is impossible. How could they hide so close?" The Imperial commander stands frozen, looking out at the sight of the human warships in space, now fully visible in their deadly array. "They must be a fluke," he mutters to himself, trying to maintain control. "We've never faced anything like this. Prepare to engage." At that very moment, the audience is introduced to Captain Aria Kane, the fearless leader of this human fleet. Aria stands tall, her face stern yet calm, as she surveys the scene unfolding on her ship. Her warships, although small compared to the vast Empire fleet, are more than capable of handling this fight. Equipped with cutting-edge technology, a mix of Earth's finest engineers and experimental warfare, her fleet is a force to be reckoned with. She issues a calm but determined message to the Empire: "We've never fought you before, but we will now. This is your first and final warning. Run!" Her voice, clear and strong, echoes across the space channels. The message is simple, direct, and daring, something no one in the Empire had expected. The fleet watches, waiting for the next move. As Aria's ships move into position, the first volley of human fire is unleashed. Missiles streak through the black void of space, piercing the darkness like deadly comets. The Empire's defensive shields begin to flicker and fail, shattering under the precision of the human attack. The first wave of the Empire's outer defenses is obliterated in a burst of fiery explosions. The Empire officers scramble, panic setting in as they realize how outmatched they are. They watch in horror as human warships glide through space with agility they hadn't anticipated. Each time the humans fire, they disappear, cloaking and reappearing in different positions. The Empire is left confused and disoriented, their fleet unable to adapt quickly enough to the humans' unpredictable tactics. A particularly brave human starship appears behind the massive Empire flagship. In a flash, it decloaks and fires a devastating shot right into the heart of the Empire's warship. The blast is enormous, sending a shockwave through space. The Empire flagship, once a symbol of supreme power, now stands weakened and under attack. The screen cuts back and forth between the chaos unfolding on the Empire's ship and the calm, calculated actions of Captain Aria Kane. She watches the destruction with cool detachment, her mind sharp as she coordinates the next moves. Her fleet, though fewer in numbers, is superior in technology and cunning, and with every move they make, they send a clear message: the Empire has underestimated humanity. As the Empire scrambles to respond, Arya's fleet continues to strike with deadly precision. The humans may not have the numbers, but they have the will, the technology, and the ingenuity to take on the most advanced forces in the galaxy. The battle has just begun, and Arya knows this is only the first step in a much larger fight. The tension builds. The Empire's leaders realize they have made a fatal mistake, one that will soon cost them dearly. But Arya's message is clear: this is just the beginning. The stage is set, and the galaxy is about to witness the first of many shocks from Earth's warships. The stage is set for an epic clash between the underdogs, the humans, and the mighty Galactic Empire. The humans may be small, but they will not go down without a fight. And this first battle will show the Empire that they have gravely underestimated Earth. The Galactic Empire's leadership sits comfortably in their command center, overlooking their vast fleet, still reeling from the sudden human attack. They scoff at the audacity of the humans, dismissing the attack as a mere stunt. Their belief in their technological superiority is unwavering, and they are convinced that no human force, no matter how skilled, could ever challenge their might. The Empire's supreme leader orders a full-scale retaliation, certain that this will be over quickly. But as the Empire fleet moves in to crush the humans, something strange begins to happen. They expect a predictable battle, a simple war of firepower. However, the humans' tactics are unlike anything they've encountered before. Arya's fleet fights with an unpredictability that throws the Empire's vast armada completely off balance. The humans don't follow conventional strategies. They adapt quickly, using their environment and technology in ways the Empire never expected. Arya's fleet, though smaller in number, has the advantage of agility and ingenuity. The Empire, used to dominating from a position of overwhelming strength, finds itself at a disadvantage. Arya and her crew use guerrilla tactics, luring the Empire's forces into narrow asteroid fields, where the Empire's massive ships have trouble maneuvering. The humans deploy AI-driven drones that swarm the enemy ships like deadly insects. The Empire's fleet, once confident in their superiority, is now forced into a chaotic and dangerous battle. Key visual. In the midst of an asteroid field, a human warship dodges incoming fire with expert precision, making a sharp turn around a jagged asteroid. The Empire ships follow in pursuit, unaware that they're being led into a deadly trap. As they get closer, the human drones, hidden in the asteroids, spring into action, surrounding the Empire ships from all sides. Missiles and laser fire explode around the Empire fleet, catching them completely off guard. As the battle rages on, the emotional stakes rise. Captain Arya, calm and focused, watches her crew work together in perfect harmony. But the battle takes a dark turn when her close friend and loyal Lieutenant Bonner is gravely injured during a mission. Bonner's injury shakes the crew to its core, especially Arya, who has relied on him as a trusted companion. Emotional moment, Bonner, struggling to speak through the pain, looks up at Arya with a pained expression. His last words, whispered with difficulty, are a plea: don't let them win. Don't let humanity fall under their control. His words fuel Arya's determination. As the crew watches Bonner slip away, Arya's resolve hardens. This fight is no longer just about strategy. It's personal. She swears to stop the Empire, not just for humanity, but for the memory of her fallen friend. The battle continues, and the Empire's arrogance begins to crumble as they realize they are not facing an easy victory. The humans' unpredictable tactics and fierce loyalty to one another give them an edge the Empire never anticipated. As the battle rages on, the Empire's AI-controlled ships seem unbeatable, their advanced algorithms predicting every move. The Empire relies on the cold, calculating logic of their AI systems, giving their fleet an edge in combat strategy. They are quick, precise, and ruthless. But Captain Arya knows that there is one thing the AI cannot predict: human creativity and instinct. Arya's fleet, though smaller, has the advantage of being unpredictable, and she plans to use that to her advantage. She orders a strategic feint, an apparent retreat. Her ships pull back, making it seem as though they are withdrawing in defeat. The AI-controlled Empire fleet, calculating victory, pursues them, confident that they've won. But Arya has set a trap. As the Empire ships chase her fleet deeper into space, the human ships spring into action. Key visual. The human ships appear to retreat, leaving the Empire fleet chasing them eagerly. But suddenly, the human ships turn on a dime, revealing a hidden armada. Explosions erupt in the darkness as the human warships unleash their full firepower, catching the Empire fleet completely off guard. The AI-controlled ships are unable to adapt quickly enough, their systems too rigid to cope with the sudden change in tactics. Chaos ensues as the Empire fleet is surrounded, their every move countered by the humans' fast-thinking strategies. Despite the victory, Arya knows the war is far from over. The battle shifts to a new front, one that will test the human spirit and ingenuity even more. Arya leads a team of elite soldiers on a daring mission to board and infiltrate an Empire warship. Their goal is to disable the Empire's weapon systems, which are threatening to destroy their fleet. This new phase of the battle takes the fight from the void of space to the interior of an Empire ship. Key visual: in tight, narrow corridors, Arya and her team of soldiers, clad in spacesuits, advance cautiously through the dimly lit passageways of the Empire ship. Laser fire ricochets off the walls as they engage in brutal hand-to-hand combat with towering alien soldiers. Sparks fly as they clash with the Empire's AI-controlled robots, which guard every corner. The human soldiers fight with a mix of raw determination and tactical brilliance, using their environment to gain the upper hand. Though outnumbered and outgunned, the human soldiers show incredible resilience. They push through the Empire's defenses, outsmarting the alien forces with creative tactics. Each soldier fights with everything they have, proving that humanity's strength lies not in advanced technology, but in the sheer will to survive. They refuse to back down even when the odds are stacked against them. Underdog moment. As Arya's team infiltrates deeper into the ship, they face overwhelming resistance. But the human soldiers, driven by the memory of their fallen comrades and their loyalty to Arya, push forward. They're outnumbered, but their courage and ingenuity allow them to gain the upper hand. In the end, it is not the size or power of their weapons, but their spirit and determination that wins the battle. The humans are proving that they will never give up, no matter how impossible the odds. The battle continues. But now, the Empire is beginning to realize that these primitive humans may be their greatest threat yet. As the battle rages on, the Empire finally comes to a shocking realization. Humans aren't just a nuisance, they are a real threat. The once invincible flagship of the Empire is now on the brink of destruction. For the first time, the Empire's leaders feel a surge of panic. The humans have pushed them to the edge, and they know it. Desperation fills the air as the Empire turns to its ultimate weapon, a terrifying doomsday cannon capable of obliterating entire fleets with a single blast. The Empire's flagship, a massive vessel brimming with advanced technology, powers up the cannon. It hums with energy, and its core begins to glow a fierce, blinding light. The Empire commanders are confident this will end the battle, a single strike to wipe out the human forces once and for all. The massive cannon charges up, its destructive power building ready to unleash havoc. But as the cannon fires, something unexpected happens. Key visual: in a shocking moment, a human warship, small and seemingly insignificant compared to the Empire's flagship, intercepts the blast. The ship charges directly into the line of fire, positioning itself between the Empire's weapon and the rest of the human fleet. In an instant, the ship is consumed by the massive energy beam, disintegrating into a cloud of debris. The explosion lights up the darkness of space, a brilliant flash that wipes out the ship, but at the cost of saving the rest of the human fleet. The energy blast that would have destroyed them now dissipates harmlessly into the void. The loss of the human ship sends a wave of sorrow and anger through Arya's fleet. Her heart sinks as she watches the sacrifice unfold, knowing that a brave soul has given their life for the cause. But the destruction of the ship also fuels Arya's resolve. She stands taller, filled with a new sense of purpose. The battle is no longer just about fighting. It's about survival, and she will stop at nothing to protect Earth and her people. Emotional moment, Arya addresses her crew, her voice steady but filled with emotion. We've come this far because we fight not for power but for survival. And we will survive, she says, her words ringing with unwavering determination. The crew, though shaken by the loss, is reinvigorated by her leadership. They know that the battle has reached a critical point, and Arya's resolve becomes their guiding light. With the fleet rallied, Arya prepares them for a final decisive strike against the Empire. This isn't just a fight for victory, it's a fight for the future of humanity. The turning point has come. The Empire may have had the upper hand, but now it's the humans who are prepared to take back control and finish what they started. The final battle begins with the humans' last, desperate push to end the Empire's reign of terror. The odds are still heavily stacked against them, but Captain Aria Kane and her fleet know that this is their last chance to free the galaxy from the Empire's tyranny. As they approach the Empire's homeworld, they prepare for a devastating orbital bombardment. Aria has made the call to launch a full-scale assault on the heart of the Empire's capital, aiming to destroy its planetary defenses once and for all. Key visual: human warships cut through space like cutting blades, their engines leaving trails of light as they approach the Empire's homeworld. Behind them, a trail of debris and destruction follows, the remnants of previous battles. Explosions erupt across the planet's surface, sending shockwaves into space. As the human fleet enters the atmosphere, the sky above the Empire's capital city erupts into chaos, with fiery explosions lighting up the darkened sky. The once proud planet now trembles under the might of humanity's final stand. The beauty of the fiery chaos is matched only by the devastation it brings, as the Empire's defenses are obliterated in an instant. With the planetary defenses destroyed, Aria's fleet arrives at the capital's orbit, poised for the final strike. The Empire's forces are in disarray, and the once seemingly invincible Galactic Empire is now on the verge of collapse. The human fleet's bombardment continues relentlessly, targeting key infrastructure and military strongholds. Climactic ending: in the face of certain defeat, the Empire's leaders surrender. The transmission comes through, their voices filled with disbelief. The once mighty Empire is no more, and humanity stands victorious. As Aria's fleet delivers the final blow to the Empire's military might, the message rings clear and final: never again will the galaxy mock humanity. The galaxy has learned a harsh lesson. The underdog humans are now the galaxy's greatest force. Key visual: the final image shows Aria standing on the bridge of her ship, her eyes fixed on the broken remains of the Empire's capital. The victory is bittersweet. The human fleet has crushed the Empire, but the cost of war is evident in the sorrow etched on Aria's face. The fight has been won, but lives have been lost, and the galaxy has changed forever. Satisfying conclusion. As the war ends, Aria reflects on the sacrifices made. The victory is hard won, and the price has been steep. Her heart aches for the soldiers lost along the way, including her friend Bonner, whose memory will stay with her forever. But in the quiet after the battle, she knows this is only the beginning for humanity. The Empire may be defeated, but humanity's place in the galaxy has been secured. The story closes with Aria looking ahead, knowing that Earth and its people have proven themselves capable of achieving greatness. The galaxy will never forget the day they underestimated humanity.